Hi, this is Christina and Releasing for a Better Life. I want to just review this program as always, just in case you haven't tuned in before and you understand what this program is about. It's pretty simple overall. It's just about releasing everything in your life, good, bad, indifferent, to God. Very simple, and it gives you a chance to really release, open up, and allow great things to come into your life. It's absolutely one of the most beautiful things. I personally created it for myself because I had such an anxiety disorder. I was so stressed all the time. So, and it really has relieved that stress, and it's opened up some great new things into my life. My life has just continually changed for the better since I've implemented this, and that's why I do these videos, just to help you. Let me just describe it really quick. So you basically just, whatever's going on in your life, like I said, good, bad, indifferent, you just sit for a moment and think quietly about what it is and imagine all those pieces of the issue going into a ball. And so I kind of sit quietly. I do talk out loud because it's amazing when you allow yourself to just chat out loud how the things that come up, and I want everything in there. So, you know, let's say you had a problem at work and you discuss all the problems, the good parts of it, the bad parts of it, and you put it all into this ball. And when you're done, you just imagine releasing that ball to God, allowing God to take what needs to be taken and, you know, take it away, give back what needs to be given. And also it allows God to send you messages on how to fix certain things or how to change things in your life. It's a really powerful, amazing thing to do. There's other pieces of it as well. I do things like talk to my angels. You know, I believe angels are around us all the time, and it's a great thing to do if you just need to talk, but you know you've worn out everybody in your life. Just talk to your angels as if they're friends. Just sit and have a great conversation with them. It's amazing how much better you feel just being able to have that conversation. And then the last piece is I release whatever I'm going for. If it's a specific goal or a specific thing I'm working towards, I imagine that going on a bird, and I imagine the bird flying to God, and God, you know, loving up the bird and loving up the issue and sending the bird back to me. So anyway, that's the simple process of this program, and I assure you, it has made such a change in my life and who I am and how I do things. And I encourage everybody just to try it. It can take 5 minutes, 15 minutes. And when you start it, you might do it all the time. And as you go along, you'll find you do it less, only when there's, you know, absolutely things going on. And that's okay. Anyhow, it works for you. Also, I get the question a lot, does it have to be God? It can be whatever you need it to be. God, higher power, the earth, whatever you believe, that's fine. I just grew up with the term God, so it's very comfortable for me. Okay, so I want to talk about something so exciting that I discovered with this actual program, and it is probably the most powerful thing I've ever done, and I've seen such significant changes since I've done this. And I'm so excited. I can't wait for people to try this. It's just one of the greatest things. So what I do, and this is again using the same principle of releasing to God. So I go into a meditation, and I like to work on my chakras. I just, you know, the energy centers are there. Even if, you know, it's not something you really love, it's still okay to think of those 7 energy centers. You know, you've got so many places that hold tension and issues. And so I like to focus on a problem or something I'm trying to work on, whether it's a manifesting issue or whether it's a problem at work, whatever it is you're trying to work on. Just one topic I want, not anything else. But something you've not been able to alleviate or make the final change into something better or something else. You know, like let's say you're trying to manifest a new job and you just can't seem to get it. You don't know what the holdup is on getting this new job. So you meditate. And I want you to meditate on each of those 7 chakra centers. And if you don't know them, it's really easy to research them. There's lots on them. So I just imagine in the meditation, I think of each energy center. and I see if it feels blocked during that meditation. I really, really focus on it during that meditation and see if I feel a block. And I meditate on it with that problem or that thing I'm trying to work on. I think of that at the same time. So I work on it and I think about it, and you will feel, if you do this during a meditation, you will feel where the blocks are. It may not happen the first time, it may take several meditations, but it does work. And I'll tell you, when I did it on an issue around money I was having. No matter how much money I have coming in, I'm always panicked about spending. It always, even if it's something we really need, I'm always like, oh my gosh. And it was a tense issue for me. And so I went and I meditated for about 30 minutes, which seems like a long time, but it really went so fast. And I just imagined each energy center. And while I did, I imagined this thing I have around money, around spending money. Oh my gosh, I can't spend money. I can't spend money. I thought about it with each energy center. And sure enough, when I got to my heart, I could feel a block. It felt like it just stopped. I could feel the block in there. I could feel where in my heart somehow I had this massive block holding me tight. And no matter what I tried to do, I moved up, I could clear those, but this heart just didn't seem to want to move when it came to that specific topic. So I imagined taking that problem. I couldn't figure out what the block actually is. It's just in my heart. And I put it into that same ball during my meditation. I thought about it. I saw it in front of me. I lifted that block, and then I went ahead and put it into the ball. And I imagined it sitting there. And I actually spent time just thanking the block. I don't know why it's there. I don't know what I learned, but it has a purpose in its life. In your life, everything has had a reason to be there. And so I thanked it. I said, thank you for being here. I don't know what your purpose was. I don't know where you came from, but I know you had a reason for being in my life, but I don't need you anymore. I just don't. I don't need you. I'm ready to be open up my heart chakra, open up whatever I need. And I went ahead and put it, saw it in this ball in front of me. And I held the ball up and I said, it's just time for you to go. And I imagined during this meditation watching that ball go up with this specific issue up to God. And I saw it lead me. And the entire meditation, I watched this just float away. And I could feel it immediately. I could feel an opening around my heart. I mean, it just felt warm and pure and clean. All of a sudden, all this tension I had held there that I didn't realize was being trapped in the center of me was gone. It was a difference. And it was funny because we went out shopping and I found myself doing a lot of the same things. So that's too expensive. This is too expensive. Oh, I don't want to spend this too. All of a sudden saying, it's okay. It's okay. These are things that we need. It's going to be fine. And, I'm not spending to spend. I'm spending for things that I really do need. And the moment I did that, and it was like money started coming in. All of a sudden, like my paychecks were bigger. I got surprise money from over here. Things just started happening around money that I wasn't anticipating because I had let go of this block of spending on what I needed. I bought what I needed and I bought appropriately and I didn't stress about it anymore. I said, what, this is what I need. And it was amazing. The other thing I noticed right away is after we would shop, I'd like grocery shop, I would come home so fatigued. I couldn't even look at the products. I would feel so stressed and so overwhelmed by spending money. I would feel anxious and nervous. And all of a sudden, I remember we went shopping for groceries this last time and we actually spent quite a bit more, but we got a lot of amazing food, just so much fresh, beautiful produce and these great products that are so healthy. And we came home and now I was no longer exhausted. Instead, I found myself preparing these beautiful, healthy, fantastic meals for my family. And I mean, every day these glorious, beautiful meals and they are so healthy. And my kids absolutely love the food. And both of them have talked about how much better they feel since I've been cooking. And my husband, of course, is delighted to have me cooking these glorious meals. I mean, I've always tried to prepare things, but you know, when you're going on the cheap or you're stressed about the money, it's hard to enjoy it. And you find yourself just fatigued when you are, you know, I mean, it's almost like you want to withdraw when you're stressed over something. And for the first time I was like, this feels great. And so all week since I've done that, I've cooked these glorious, beautiful meals out of this food. We haven't even eaten out because I just keep cooking all this food, and my family just loves it. So, you know, it's been one of the most transforming things I've done in a long time, and I would highly suggest that you try this because it really has changed a huge piece of my life. And I'm going to start doing this more with other areas I know that I stress. Like I said, I use this thing around my stress because I know it holds me back from so much. My anxiety, my stress, everything holds me back from everything. But it feels great this week. I feel fantastic. I mean, I'm not tired. I'm not feeling overwhelmed. I feel excited about things. So anyway, if you have any questions or problems, please feel free to reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. And as always, have a great week, and I will see you soon. Thank you.